want to understand our message or accept that this problem in society is real. But it is. And that's why we're here, because any of us could be sluts. We can be called sluts for what we're wearing, how we walk, how we talk, how we dance, the way our bodies look, the color of our skin, or if we're victims of sexual assault. With the Cal Poly rapes right now, this problem is entirely real. 3 rapes were reported in 9 days. That number is too high, yet too low at the same time.
I thought the San Luis Obispo community really needed it. Just remarks that I've heard about sexual assaults in the classrooms amongst my peers. Having been here, heard stories from other girls, just, really learning how prevalent sexual assault is in this community and how much stronger the victim blaming is here.
As soon as we stop blaming victims, female, male, sexual orientation, race, or gender identity, sexual assaults can be handled seriously by society and law enforcement. 1 out of every 4 women and 1 out of every 10 men is a victim of sexual assault. I want to thank all of you, sluts, sisters, allies, brothers, and victims. I want to thank you from the bottom of my heart for coming here today.
SlutWalk started after a police officer. He did a public speaking at a local community college in Toronto, and he said that if women want to stop getting raped, they should stop dressing like sluts. And he didn't want to apologize for it because he thought it was logic. But their community was really upset by it because we know that rape is not encouraged by your outfit or sexual attraction.
I've been following the SlutWalk movement since it started in Toronto, and when I saw it in the local paper, I was like, yes! And I just decided to come down here. I got my mom down here, my sister down here, one of my sisters. And I think it's really important because I hear people all the time saying, oh, she was asking for it, and just stuff that doesn't make sense. And with all the recent sexual assaults, I think it's even more important to address it while it's an issue.
I think not just in San Luis Obispo alone, but in society in general, people aren't really willing to face sexual assault, and I think it's extremely important to get out into the community and show that we're not putting up with this anymore.
Sexual assault has got to go!
The signs that we're putting up address an issue that we began to see in colleges as long as 50 years ago. Sociologists and psychologists began to understand that a lot of wealthy young men who belonged to fraternities had the idea that they could get away with whatever they wanted.
No more date rape! No more date rape! No more date rape! No more date rape!
And I did graduate from Cal Poly, and I hate to say it, but actually was date raped when I went to Cal Poly. So something I never talked about at the time and never really told anybody about, and really haven't talked about since. But I'm saddened that that kind of thing is still going on, but I'm happy that people are speaking out about it, and I think we've made so much progress since that time as women, and it's time for that to completely stop.
Sexual assault has got to go! Hey, hey! Ho, ho!